lots of holiday stuff towards the end of December, so look forward to that. So I posted a heels shoe collection type video about a week ago, and you guys seemed to really like it and wanted to see more of my shoes. So yeah, I thought I'll just keep this baby going until I run out of shoes to show you. I do love heels. I used to wear them a lot more than I do now. I feel like I've been like falling into the athleisure trend lately, but more for comfort than for style. I have a very well-loved collection of heels. A lot of them are somewhat similar, and most are black, just because I find that they're easiest to pair with outfits. So the shoes I have today are going to be black, but I thought they would make for some nice sounds because I did end up bedazzling and embellishing them. You guys will see, let me show you. So these are the heels, and I'm sorry if you guys are like, this is a lot to look at with my background and everything. But anyways, these heels are from, I think, Charlotte Russe. Yeah, Charlotte Russe. And I bought them to go on a cruise. Nothing fancy though. It was more like, it was for 8th grade. Yeah, and it was these are my first pair of first pair of heels. I felt it's all fancy. Looking back, it wasn't the cutest look, but you know, that doesn't matter. I was feeling myself that day in my 8th grade. I was all about navy blue at the time. And I had like a navy blue dress. Okay, let me show you first. But the brand is, as you can see, Bamboo. I didn't really buy it for the brand. I don't really have any like affinity towards the brand specifically. In my experience, I've found that Charlotte Russe shoes are kind of a hit or miss. Like, I have ankle boots from Charlotte Russe that I love, and I can walk for like the whole day and no problem. But heels, they're very inexpensive, but not necessarily the best of quality, especially if you want to be walking around for more than like an hour. I still actually have the receipt from these shoes. So these were from 2016. So yeah, my 8th grade shoes. But I remember I was like, oh, I'm an adult now. I have heels, because obviously that's the only marker of adulthood. But yeah, I was so excited about these. In retrospect, they're very basic. They look like this. And I'm pretty sure this was at the time that this like strappy, two-strap heel was beginning to be like a mainstream trend, I think. Like before like 2015, 2016, I feel like everyone was about like, what are those, which brand is it again? I think it's Louis Vuitton. Those studded heels, or Christian Louboutins, or basically like pointed pumps maybe. And then soon it's just kind of like evolved into being strappy heels and chunky heels. These, while they look, you know, pretty standard, these are actually, for my first time wearing heels, these were so painful. Now, like, I just remember them being so painful, but was going to get rid of them like a year or so ago because they weren't really my style anymore. But I figured, why not bedazzle them? So that's what I did. And I added some crystals to the heel of the shoe. And I think it turned out really nice. It definitely made me want to keep them. And I think it really elevated the shoe and made it quite personalized. Most of the crystals, yeah, they've all pretty much stayed intact since like this part of your foot, or rather this part of the shoe normally doesn't get touched by too much. It's only if you put like crystals on like the toes or something, or maybe the strap where you interact with the heel a lot and it gets a lot of friction and stuff, then that could cause some crystals to fall off quite easily. But for this part, I just basically glued down every single little crystal. If you guys can see that, like all the crystals that you see, if you can see them, I feel like it's not focusing. All the crystals that you can see are individually glued down by yours truly. So it took like a minute to do, and yeah, I remember I just kind of like came up with the pattern on a whim. It wasn't really like elaborately planned or anything, and I'm sure you guys can tell if you look. This like it's not perfectly symmetrical. Again, since it was just made like I just glued stones down as I went, and I didn't really stencil anything. But at least in my experience, people don't really look too closely at the heel, so the asymmetry is like, it's acceptable to me. I mean, I don't mind too much. I glued them down with an E600. I think that's what it's called. The silver tube of glue. If you guys do like arts and crafts at all, I feel like you know what I'm referring to. And I've worn them for like, I feel like this kind of shoe, I guess it is dressy, but when I want to get dressed up, I guess I don't really reach for these first. I find that I normally go for my sparkly heels from my last video that I showed you guys. Those are my first love and my most beloved shoes. But these are a nice option as well if I really need strappy heels. I've got to say, like, I personally think that strappy heels, if you are very pale, and if there's any like what would sometimes like when I'm really pale, I look very pink. I don't know if that's the right way of putting it. Anyways, but I feel like sometimes these shoes make my legs look shorter, I guess. I think it would have an elongating effect if these were nude. But if these were nude, I don't think that the crystals would pop as much. So yeah, these were for an 8th grade cruise field trip. It was very bizarre. Like, it was something that everyone went to, and it wasn't like romantic or fancy in any sense, and it only lasted like 3 hours. It wasn't like a week-long cruise or anything. But I don't know if you guys have had this in your junior high. I feel like it's kind of specific to mine, but I'm not sure. And it was very nice, but in retrospect, I guess it is kind of strange. Anyways, well, all of us 8th graders, it's it's tradition that we all like dress up super fancy, and I had these heels with a, I think like crew neck, sleeveless, navy blue dress that would like fit and flare, and it was okay. It's like any dress you could find at like a Ross or a Marshalls or something, so it wasn't anything special, but like I said, I felt the most beautiful I ever felt. At my normal wardrobe, I wasn't really interested in fashion at all in middle school, but only at the tail end did I start getting into, you know, like my personal style and stuff. So I definitely think that these hold a lot of memory. By the way, guys, I got new nails again. I feel like I say that like every other video, but these are like the longest and pointiest nails that I've had so far. So I just feel like I feel like what's an animal with like claws? Like a naked mole rat or something. Just like, or like a sloth. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, but just like I don't really feel very like I can grip anything. That's besides the point. Here you can see the brand name. If you can see the brand name. I'm not sure. The entire shoe is, it's like faux leather. Well, the heel is just plastic, but the rest of it is leather with gold hardware. I guess I can scratch the stones, but I'm just worried that if I scratch too aggressively, it's gonna cause everything to fall off. And there's like a variety of different rhinestones, as you can see. There's like, God, I don't have my glasses on right now, so I'm kind of blind, but I hope you guys can see that. There's like teardrop shaped ones, smaller crystals, as well as bigger crystals, and it just tapers down like so. I feel like if I were to get strappy heels again, they would probably be with a less chunky heel. I don't know. Since this is like Charlotte Russe, I don't think that they fit the arch of my foot like perfectly. So that was probably why I felt like they were so painful on the cruise. Like we were doing like there was a lot of stairs on the cruise, which is so random, but and every time I would go down a stair, I felt like I was like the ball of my foot was like stepping on like spikes or something. I don't know why. I don't really feel like it really doesn't feel as bad now. Otherwise I probably would definitely have not kept them. And I remember this part, before I like broke them in, it would like rub against my ankle, and that was, I don't know, it took a second to break them in. And this is my favorite like toe box shape, is that what you call it? But I like it when it's not exactly round, but not exactly pointy either, like an almond type point. I guess kind of like my nails. My nails are a little pointier, but I don't really like it ever when it's feels totally pointy. I think it actually makes the shoe look cheaper if it's like, unless it's very like that's like the defining feature of the shoe. Otherwise, I think it makes it look poorly manufactured. But a very round shape is a little too retro, and I don't know, just not very refined either. So I like, this is my happy medium, this shape. Okay guys, well, I think I've ran out of things to say about this shoe. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully found it calming. And if you guys enjoy them, I'll just keep making these shoe videos. So let me know if you did enjoy it. Please give it a thumbs up. And subscribe again to my channel if you want to see more of my content. But I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!